Destiny arrives. An inner calming, an inner peace. I appreciate you, truth rises. You know it intuitively inside of you. In the past 48 hours, which I'm going to share first today, this ain't my first rodeo, just so you know. The experiences that I've had clearly represent the shift onto a new timeline, okay? And if you've been taking this journey with me, I've shared with you over the years the times that I have went over, say, to that new timeline. And we are actually the creators of the timeline. And I'm going to share with you today, with real life evidence, how I go about and the signs that I experience right before hopping timelines, making that timeline jump. A new timeline has begun. Your old life or the old way is now finished. I've gone through this many times, and we are on a journey, and it's not a straight line, it's a spiral. So you could see certain things, you kind of came around. Did you expand? And you expand outwards from the spiral, okay? And if we don't, then we repeat it again, all right? So this is a time period of a new identity. Each and every one of us are going to embrace a new identity moving forward from today. Superpowers being unlocked. And of course, destiny arrives. You know, you always say, when, and what day is it going to be? Eventually, that day becomes today. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. Have a lot to share with all of you, you know, from this very powerful shift. And we're live, so if you could kindly click the like button right now, it allows others to get this very important message. So to start off this lesson today, you could say, okay, Uncle Mike, how do you know that we are now on a new timeline? And the experience that I have had, okay, I went through this experience years ago. Okay, prior to the whole shake-up to where I am today. And that experience is sitting in silence, but I wouldn't really say silence. Right on cue, you hear them? They're starting up already. It's to sit with frequency and song. I didn't listen to anyone speak for the past few days. You hear the birds, you get the birds going, confirmation. So years ago, and it was more, I'm in a different place in my life, so it's actually, it was more of a fun thing. You create, and I didn't have to listen to anyone speak on any, you know, any source. I don't listen to TV as it is, but, you know, I listen to other people and what they have to share. But for the past couple of days, all I had was frequency and song on. And I was creating, just like Nikola Tesla. And we're creating from the mind. And we're bringing these creations to this reality now. So you might have, I see Midge is confirming that. You might have gone, you like that, Sarah? I work with nature. No, you might have experienced this as well. You can't listen to anyone talk, because you feel this inside intuitively. You feel your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. And your body is telling you that, you know, you have to go all in for your dreams, what you're creating. So I sat throughout the day only listening to music or the frequency and not listening to people. And when you do this, you are co-creating with God. So it really is a big shift. Imagination, okay? Imagination is so powerful. And the creative adult, the creative adult is the child that survived. As powerful as I am, I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn. And you have to be childlike. You might have lost this over time. Why don't you grow up? But the true creation is in the imagination, not because you could regurgitate, something that you copied off of someone else. Click the like button if that resonates with you. The true creation, yours in your imagination. The imagination is where the power lies, because that's where I have the ability to create brand new timelines, brand new realities. And for the past few years, I've been living them out. And now it's time to change the identity. What does this shift or this new timeline represent? Living without fear. You might have been living your life out of fear. You did self-sabotage. You might have self-sabotaged opportunities. You might have self-sabotaged relationships. Now, this represents shifting and living without fear. And when you're able to get to that place where you're living without fear, then you become a creator being, because you could only create with love and authenticity. But when you live your everyday life and you're riddled with fear, and you're maybe succumbing to gaslighting, okay, which is also known as guilt and shame, okay. I don't have time. I never had time as I went through this process, obviously earlier on my journey. That's why I'm here to only guide you as the lighthouse, a beacon of light. I'm here to guide you through this. You got to get rid of the anxiety. You cannot listen to other people, as I literally went through in the past couple of days. I didn't listen to anyone. I just listened to the music. I just listened to the frequency, because I'm the creator. I am the creator of this universe. You're a creator of your reality. You have to learn this today, because we're on this new timeline today. How I know these shifts are happening, I have a friend that lives here in the community with me, and she does similar work, and she said, feel the headache, and boy, did I feel the pressure. You have to be in tune with these things, okay? Not a normal headache, but you're feeling the pressure of the crown chakra. That's your connection to God. I know some people aren't connected to God. That's okay. We'll get you on the right track, okay? Did you in the past, maybe 48 hours, did you feel the pressure? You get the crowns going in the chat. You get the purples going in the chat. Okay, but this is the shift that we are going through. So for me to feel that abnormal pressure, how do you know, Uncle Mike? Oh, because I'm having a conscious experience. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to keep redirecting you to that very powerful video that I put up on how to reset your body, your system. If you're riddled with toxins, trauma, and thoughts, then you're not in tune with your spiritual senses. On my journey, I'm very in tune with my spiritual senses as the divine masculine, as the king of kings. And to be honest, to see this out there in the world, you actually might, a lot of women out, because women are actually more intuitive than guys, so it's very rare for them to come across a creature like me, and you might actually frighten them, okay? And it's very important to do this, because you don't want to have anyone to have manipulation over you, okay? So when you find this place, and that's how we're able to create. I'm able to create because no one manipulates me, no one controls me. But people that are rooted, and that's how you're going to know people by their fruits. If people are they love your light, or if people, they run away and they don't want to be seen. A lot of people don't want to be seen for who they truthfully are. As we move to the new earth, we're all going to be seen for who we truthfully are. So you want to embrace it today. Entertainment 607, I appreciate that very much. Hey, Michael, at our everyday lives. Loving your YouTube vibe, motivation, Schumann Resonance, the event. Keep inspiring us daily. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much for being part of the family. We're a family here. We walk together on this journey. You know, that's actually part of my my lesson plan today, Zippity. It's so funny. A lot of us, I share this. I share this within our Patreon community. If you'd like to be part of it, the link is in the description, and we all collaborate together. There is something in the ether that we all kind of tap into, and it validates that. So like sometimes, you know, I'll be thinking of a topic or something to share, and you guys are like feeling it or writing it in the comments that like right before, you know, I'm even saying it, or we're all tuned into that frequency. So you have to know this, okay? I shared this story. My mom had to call me. This was going back over a month ago. She goes, "You gave the same sermon the priest gave in our church." It's like, because there's something that, you know, we could be 1,000 miles away. Isn't that interesting? We could be 1,000 miles away and we're still tapped into this. So yeah, I appreciate everyone that just tuned in. Please click the like button. I'm so grateful for that. It'll get more people to come on. So your identity is going to change. And, you know, when you start to feel this, okay, so you say, oh, why do you have a physical symptom about this? Well, your nervous system is recalibrating because your identity, this is who you are, everything is changing. So your nervous system, I know a lot of people are tuned in right now. You might be feeling like this is a great time, but you might be feeling like almost like terrified or anxious because that's just your nervous system recalibrating, okay? Because you might have lived at a certain, you know, quote unquote level for your whole life. Okay, you might have been suppressed. You might not have had things as part of your identity. You know, maybe, you know, however you were represented at your work, and now you are the top of the top at your work. Or maybe you were the lone wolf, and now you have to identify with something else, with love. So that actually becomes very overwhelming. So this shift that we're on right now, this new timeline, there are things that we had, and we had them since birth, and now we are embracing it and living it. And it is, it's my bees. They're going nuts now. You see my bees? You get the bees going into chat. The bees just fly around. I love those guys. Today I'm at peace. And, you know, I encourage you to even write that down or say it out loud. Today I am at peace. Because relax. We're already here, right? Listen, I raise my hand. I do it too. And I am a go-getter. And you say, but when? But when you embrace that energy, relax. You're already here. And say that and embrace that phrase. Because we think we're going somewhere, but there's no place to go anymore. Because I am. It's different energy. Relax. You're already here. How does that make you feel? Makes your tum-tum feel good. Get the yellows going. This is your strength, your solar plexus, right? You were under attack for years. Oh, but now the kings and the queens, they rise today. And your solar plexus and your power. I saw it this morning. And a lot of you are taking back your power. If you're here to take back control of your everyday life, why don't you click the subscribe button? Take the journey with us. Because we're all taking this journey together. And remember this. You know, you want to incorporate people that enrich your life. You are whole and complete. You don't need anyone. But what you do want is you want people to enrich your life. Relationships must enrich you, not prevent you from becoming who you were destined to be. Your job has to enrich your life, not drain you like a human battery. Okay, I speak the truth on this channel. I'm gonna improve your life on this channel. We're going 1 million. Please click that subscribe button. It's time to take ownership of our life, take back control of our everyday life. You know, sometimes we don't even realize things. And, as I do this, and those that are new, I do daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, every single day. I show up in the world. Okay, it's a very powerful thing to do, but it's very, to have something of quality every single day. You know, I'm showing people as a lighthouse. So I had certain plans I didn't realize, and we had the eclipse shift. I didn't realize that it was early in the day and not at the end of the day, and it just hit me, and I said, it's over. And I didn't realize this last night. But I've been doing my beach walks, brisk walks, grounding, barefoot, in nature. And last night, I didn't realize that that was my last walk in my old life. And then it hit me when I came home and setting up for the next day, and I said that was the last evening, that was the last sunset, and once again, I got to watch the sunset on my life, and I let go, and I allow God to give me my new timeline. And those that have been on this journey with me, I show you this, and it is the way, because that's how I'm here today. I just allow the sunset on my life, and I just move forward. I didn't even realize it, Ann. I had to reflect on it later on. I said, wow, that was, I thought I had one more day. I thought, but it's here today. It's here today. Destiny arrives. You might not even realize it. I like to go deep, Ann. I appreciate that. Yeah, we go deep on this channel, okay? So now you now have your new identity, and you live it. Okay, so you are feeling the changes. Those that are showing up every single day, you're seeing the changes in me. Okay, this is like a true documentary of true ascension. So and we're doing this together as a family. We're all doing it. It's the royal family. You write it in the comments. We are the royal family. We are the royals. Here come the royals. I've been saying it. I told you this. I've been saying it, right? I've been saying it. Here come the royals. And the royals are here. Oh man, I have so many stories to share. Yeah. I realize I'm going to have 2 books. There's going to be 2 books in the future of my life. It's wild. It's so interesting, the synchronicities that happen. So many synchronicities. But no, I knew certain things. And you knew things since childhood. Just like I knew the palm tree since I was a child. I always knew these things. So you have to now embrace this new identity. So what did we just go through? So a new light is shining on you, and now people can see you for who you truthfully are. So I want you to think about what we just went through. The light dissipated, and a new light came in. Buckshot 24, I appreciate you so much, Buckshot. The future isn't what you wait for. It's what you create. Oh, we're creators, Buckshot. I appreciate you. We're creating this together. A new light now shines in. So new light comes in. And now people see you for who you truthfully are. And you might have the same journey that I have. And to walk amongst, now I always share sometimes, like there could be so many people at the beach. Lisa Patterson, thank you so much. I love you, Lisa. Very grateful today. Rock, I appreciate you. Divine timing, Rock. It's divine timing. I'm so grateful. Share the channel with other people. It's our divine timing, Rock. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. This is my vocation in life. I just, you know, when you're a teacher, you need, you know, you just want the world to hear what you have to say. And the more that we share and go, you know, 2 million, 3 million strong, it's so powerful. But you know, I've shared this before. I could be, you know, on the beach. There could be 1,000 people there, 100 people there, and you just you walk through a ghost town. And you know, when you have the experience, when you see eyes that see you, it's so powerful. And I know a lot of you have been feeling this over the past few years. You know, I know there's a lot of sampaku out there. And you feel this intuitively as well. You're not looking for Robotrons. You don't need Robotrons. You need eyes that look back at you and you feel it in your soul. That's what we need in our everyday lives. That's what we need. This is the energy that is bubbling up. You get the eyeballs going in the chat. All right. If I'm speaking the truth, comment this down below. Okay. That gives you chills. No, it's true though, BC. It's true. The eyes that see you. You've been looking for these eyes your whole life. The eyes that see you for who you truthfully are. You don't need the Robotrons. You don't need this. You're out there. Okay, if you've never seen my video, searching for something, searching for a vibe. You're actually searching for a vibe. Some people don't get it. It's a vibe, and you just feel that, but it's a frequency that you're feeling. You're looking for that, you're feeling that vibe. And then it comes, and destiny arrives. Absolutely, Sarah. And you're feeling this. You know, we all say this, you know, you go in the workplace, maybe you have one. I went through this as well. I lived through this. Only one coworker, you know, a good friend of mine. Some of you know him, and, you know, and we could talk, you know, we catch up, you know, we might catch up in person soon. But, you know, we talk to each other at least maybe once a week, and, you know, you can't get off the phone. And then there's people in your life and you say, I don't even know what to say to this person. So when you have friends, when you're looking for a relationship, you want to have this feeling, and you just, you know, and you can have time apart, and you just pick up like you just left off. That's true. That's true friendship, you know, right? Isn't it true, Sonia? Okay. Lion Teach, I appreciate you. It is about the vibes. The vibes be vibing. The vibe is real. A lot of people are feeling this right now, and you're feeling the vibe. These are undeniable things. If you think with the rational mind, if you're going to be Captain Literal Man, I am Captain Literal Man, you're going to be lost moving forward. This is the truth. Okay? You cannot be Captain Literal Man and move forward. You have to get your clairs up. You have to understand the truth about what's really going on. Be in tune with yourself. Be in tune with what the world has. The world is your oyster, and you have to do the things that are going to meet your specific needs, your unique life. So there's a work, there's a vocation for your specific unique life. There is a woman, there's a man, a partner for your specific unique life. And these things need to fit together. And then it's like a catalyst. And then it inspires you for more. That's how you have to live your everyday life. That's how you have to live. And this is the shift. We're living it now. A new identity, superpowers that are being unlocked. Purpose in life. Meaningful life. What's the meaning of life, Uncle Mike? What's the meaning of life? It's to live a life of meaning. And now's that time. And, you know, we're here. We've always been here. But the lighting has changed, you know? The lighting has changed. If it got, you know, really dark, can you see me? Right? The lighting has changed. We've always been here, but the lighting has changed. You understand what's going on? So now people are going to see. You say, oh, you know, I'm not seen, I'm not heard. This is part of the collective. Think about the energy theme since 2020. You weren't able to speak. You were muzzled. You got to speak up. You got to speak your truth. You got to speak your love. You got to speak your love into existence. You got to create a reality. And that's what I've been doing. I trug along, and I moved forward with the energy, even if I have to do it myself. And that was my theme. And I went into the wilderness, and I went up against the entire world. And you might have to go through this. You might have to do this. But then the seasons change, and then it's time for a new energy theme. And now it's time for a new identity. Our identities will change over the course of our everyday life experience. And now it's time. We're bracing a new identity. Oh, and you might be excited. And you don't know what God has in store for you. What does God have in store for all of us? The seasons change. Everything changes. The energy of these bees, they're just buzzing around. Your reality will continue, or you might just realize it. Your reality might begin to warp. And we're here for you. And it will continue to warp. And you might find yourself in the fetal position. But what you've breaking free, if you understand the quantum, then you understand this. God has restored our lost years. Your lifespan is changing. Your identity is changing. Your superpowers are coming back. It's actually really not superpowers. It's just it's what we were supposed to have. We had to take back our everyday life experience. You have to take it back. No one's going to take it back for you. You understand? You have to get out there. You have to take ownership. We have to do these things. We have to be stronger than it. I took everything back. Take back your life experience. Stop living in fear. Go back to the beginning. Okay? We are now walking the walk, and we're living our life without fear. Living without fear is so important. This is the main theme of what we're doing now, because you were living in fear. All your actions, right? What is, go to the scale of consciousness. Fear, guilt, and shame, you lose every time. And if you're kind of new to this, you just got to go to acceptance. Accept it, kid. Destiny arrives. Accept it. Acceptance. Once you reach acceptance, then you start going up. But if you're in the lower levels, it's very difficult. The fear, the guilt, and shame. Bay Area, I appreciate that, Bay Area. Thank you so much for always being here since the beginning. I love you so much, brother. One day I'm going to give you a big hug. I know we're all going to be together at some point. You know, it's so, you know, I do a lot of reflection during these catalyst moments, these points, and you do a lot of life reflection, and it's like, wow, like all the experiences. I lived through this. I go back. You got to go in your time machine in the brain. Okay, you go back in time, and you could say to you, okay, this is where I was, and look at where I am now, and look at the people that helped mold me, and look at your friends, and look at your family, and look at the adversaries, because your adversaries made you stronger as well. You have to give gratitude for them as well. You know, I've been through a lot of disrespect in the last couple of years, but, you know, I'm here to walk everyone across. I'm still standing. I'm actually sitting right now, but I'm still, you get it though. Look at your life. Your story. You know, I went through this recently, and I shared, you know, I said, wow, this is my story. A lot of people, they're worried about living other people's lives. They're worried about the celebrities. Wow, can you imagine the story that you have, the story of overcoming that you could share, the story of romance that you had that no one else could achieve, the story of becoming the best in whatever the work is that you do, okay? Your mission in life, the stories, being unique, being a one of one. The stories that people say, wow, I can't believe it. Live with passion today. Smash the like button. Break your phone. Don't break your phone. If you're ready to live with passion today, are you ready for passion? You have to live your life with passion. Otherwise, what the heck we doing? A lot of you that are here, you're resonating with that. I don't need to go, you know, sometimes we say, oh, I just go through the motions. We don't do, you ever see that meme? We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Chosen to be different. How do I, thank you for the support. I'm very grateful for you. We are chosen to be different. How do I know if I missed out on my divine feminine? We are both strongly attracted to each other, and she pursued me as much as I did her, but I eventually rejected her because at the thought I didn't measure up to her. Well, I appreciate you sharing. This is a devastation that happens. You know, people allow opportunities to pass them by. This is the point of self-sabotage. This is in the subconscious mind where people say, you know, I do not deserve. You know, what is meant to be is meant to be. But I would always say, what did you hatch out? What are the boundaries, the commands that you wrote out with God? Because we're writing commands for our life. And, you know, I mean, certain things do pass us by. So many relationships are, you know, they don't happen because of the fear, guilt, and shame. So I do understand this. But what is supposed to be will be. We're also in the new energy. So you got to be an attractor. But I'm also here to tell you, you can't wait. You can't waste your life. I don't waste time. I don't waste time dwelling on things, because you could waste your time dwelling on. You got to just do it in the ether. And if she comes back, she comes back. And if she don't, you got to move on. That's how I live my life. I don't chase women around. Okay. I don't have time to play games. You know, there's all different things in our life. But these are the lessons that we learn, and then we move forward. All right. So now that we're in these, it's a new energy right now. You know, and you got to become an attractor field. And the only thing that we are in control of is ourselves. So we have to be focused on ourselves and just give it to God and move forward. Because there are protections. You're going to know these things. We're all seeing it over the past few years. You know, some things you say, oh, I want to go down that path, but maybe that person will drain you. But these are feelings. You got to sit with yourself. Your body is the tuning fork. Okay, we got the yellows going. Your solar plexus is going to tell you. If you feel calm, you can't be with, you know, your heart could go with a flutter. You got to go with these two brains. I keep telling you this. Okay, I keep telling you this. You got to go with this brain, and you got to go with that brain. And if you go with this brain, you fail. Oh, I can't go out with this guy because, oh, I can't go out with this girl because. You will fail with this brain. You go with the heart first, then you go with the gut, because your gut is also telling you. If you feel uneasy, or if you feel, oh, I can feel at peace, that's the answer. If your heart is going, or you just say, meh. Do you want meh in your life, regardless of what it is? Do you want a meh job? Do you want a meh relationship? Meh, whatever. I don't do that stuff. And it takes courage. It takes strength. It takes strength to do this. It takes strength to break the mold. None of these things are going to be easy. It's not going to be perfect, but that's why you have to go to the frequencies. You got to go straight to the energy. It's the energy behind the words, not the word, not the label. I keep telling you this, okay? Not the word, not the label. You got to go to the energy behind it. Sweet Hawa, thank you so much. Time to bloom. Oh, baby, it's time to bloom. Let's get the beautiful flowers blooming in the chat. Yeah, these bees are going to be pollinating these flowers. Yeah, no, it really is time to bloom. The light, the sun, okay? The sun is sending the energy. All right? It gives us signals. I've shared this before. Okay, how does, you know, the plant knows the springtime comes. It's spring. It's time to bloom. It's a new year. This is the new year. This is the new timeline. This is the event. That's what it is. Yeah. So you have to embrace this. Embrace the blooming. Embrace the energy of the bees, okay? Embrace these things. Focus. When you have laser focus, like your high commander, eventually the reality will budge. It must match your frequency. That's why you have to do it. I've done it many times. I do it bit by bit. I didn't do everything at once. I'm here to tell the truth. It took me a while to get to where I am today. That's the truth. Okay? It's not an overnight thing. And I can't do that's why I don't have time for nonsense and games and BS, because it takes so much focus. The amount of focus that I had over the past, people are worried about all these other things. I was very focused on the reality that I'm creating now. And I don't have time. A wise man once said, I ain't got time to bleed. You remember that one? It's true, though. The focus that you got to be sharp. You got to be sharp. We have to move forward with laser pinpoint accuracy. You have to know it. And again, sometimes we don't know it. Listen carefully. So you can't be afraid to live your life and make mistakes and stumble and fall, slipping, falling, right? You have to do these, because otherwise you don't know. You have to know. So you have to go out there. Don't be afraid. Go out there, okay? All the jobs that didn't work out for you, they told you what your ultimate job was going to be. The relationships that you had, okay, it showed you what really matters in life. These are the things you got to focus on. You got to focus on them right now, okay? Smash the like button if that resonates with you. It's time to take back control of your everyday life. Everything has now changed. The frequency has changed. Your new identity, your superpowers, everything changes. And the bees are going crazy. We are watching evolution. We are taking over. This is evolution. Deny it, run from it, destiny still arrives. It's here now. Or should I say, I am. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. You got to be powerful than ever before. You could feel it riveting through your body right now. Do you feel it? You get the lightning bolts going in the chat. I'm so grateful for the support of the community. Everything that you do today is a very powerful day. Please, click the like button, obviously. Visit the channel page. We have tremendous videos. We have new YouTube shorts. Connect on Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. There are brand new posts. We got Facebook Reels. We are reeling and dealing, baby. Okay, there'll be new posts. We have a community post here on YouTube as well. We have a brand new Patreon coming up soon if you'd like to join there. And start taking ownership of your life. Take back control of your everyday life. Ain't no one going to do it for you. You're going to have to do it yourself. And when you realize this, when you get into creator mode, then all of a sudden your reality will change. I told you, this reality is about to change, and it will never be the same again. Time after time, we go through the timeline jump, and then your reality changes, and the things, you can't take them with you. Not everyone's coming with you, and you'll be surprised who shows up on the other side, because it's a free will journey. On my journey, I have the North Star. I stay focused on it, and I don't let anything distract me, and I keep moving forward, and I keep moving forward, and that's the energy you have to have right now. Keep going. Everyone, write it in the chat. You got to keep going right now. It's not a time to stop. You got to keep going right now. You got to stay focused. Stay focused on your dreams. Whatever it is that you dreamed about since you were a child. This is true manifestation. Manifest destiny. It's time. You manifest it because you are it. You understand how it works? Okay. I love you guys. It's powerful, right? Man. I love you guys so much. It's a great day today. Great times, baby. Great times. Keep going. Yeah. I love you all. All right. More stuff to come. So click to subscribe. Check out the videos. There'll be a video here. What is it? Oh, yeah. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you guys. We're on to the next chapter of our everyday lives.